What is going on out there in YouTube land? My name is Pocan Joe, and as always, you're pretty cool for coming by and hanging out with me, you wonderful, wonderful weirdos. This is my haul video, so why do I have this unusual look on my face like this is just something I really don't want to do today? Because I don't. I'm slightly hungover, and I just got finished reading Captain America. Wow, it's like Coates thinks Captain America is a sidekick to pretty much anybody. It's as if he doesn't know the character. Um, so yeah, that happened. So as always, this is going to be broken into two sections. Books I've read, books I haven't read because I just got them literally today. But I'll have all of them read up and deeper reviews going on Blaster Stash at Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. I'll probably just give a quick synopsis of some of these and some things I found interesting. Nothing really too deep. So let's start with what I've read. Oh, and what did I read? For the War of the Realms stuff, I got War of the Realms Deadpool number 14. This concludes their silly involvement, or Deadpool's silly involvement in the War of the Worlds. It's not anything great. You can honestly skip it, and you'll be fine. Not to worry. Moving on, Spider-Man League of the Realms. This is, of course, a tie-in as well. We found out that Klaus or Cruz, however you want to pronounce this character's name right here, is actually a dark elf trapped in all the armor, and they free her in that one. Did I forget to say spoilers? Yeah. If somebody reviews something and you don't think there's going to be spoilers, shame on you. I'm reviewing things. It's going to be spoilers. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is a pretty funny book right here. They're trying to be deep in it, and it comes off as corny in most of it, which is fine. The angel loses faith. Imagine that. There's a character flaw, and yada yada yada. Again, not really important to the main book for War of the Realms. Moving on, War Scrolls. This is good reading here, but we didn't get much more of a story here about Fisk. This is three stories all rolled up into one. Two of them are really good. I really like the Daredevil one, and of course I like the what was the other one? Let me flip through. Oh, Doctor Doom one. That dealt with perceptions all day. The last one was She-Hulk being scared to tell Thor's mother that they're in a relationship. That was just kind of, I don't know, it was cringeworthy. Like, it was just like, why is this a thing? They're adults. They can do what they want. Moving on, X-Men. What did I think of this one? This is X-Men 20, or Uncanny X-Men 20. So the Beast, or I'm sorry, Creepy Beast with spider legs, basically makes a serum that counteracts the serum that takes people's powers away. And he can make it airborne. And when he's describing how it works, congratulations, you made AIDS. You legitimately made AIDS. I think they legitimately just copied like how AIDS work on cells and just kind of put it in there. And just to confirm that, like, I looked it up. And yeah. So yeah, you cured people with AIDS. Jesus Christ, creepy beast dude. And of course, there is some villainy behind it because, like, out of all that they sprayed, like 6 kids fell into comas, and yeah, and that's kind of a big deal. And then we found out Masquerade was really Mystique. Yeah, Mystique. Was it Mystique? Doesn't matter. Blue lady that can change her face. Basically, was Captain Rogers the whole time, and mind games. Yeah, that part of it was kind of stupid. All right, moving on. Speaking of stupid books, yeah, I'm going to blast this. Oh my God, Tom King, please go get yourself some therapy. Now we know what your problems are. This entire thing is just him relevating about himself. It's got to be. And now we know you got daddy issues. So go get some help. And that is my dog running down the steps. You all right? Okay. So yeah, this is nothing more than daddy issues and trying to build family, and it's done in probably the most boringest way possible. Thanks to the Marvel or the DC lords up there, he will be taken off this book soon, and we won't have to suffer through that anymore. Moving on, Guardians of the Galaxy. This concludes this current story arc with Thanos is trying to be uploaded back into his old body from his brother. This was actually a good read. I enjoyed this. Nothing really deep to it, just teamwork, family, how families can be different, that kind of baseline stuff. But really good stuff in here. It's just a good read. It's good, stupid, mind-numbing escapism at its best. Pick it up. Definitely good stuff. Although picking it up at this issue 6 right here wouldn't make much sense. Go on and get 1 through 6. You'll be all right. Now, I purposely saved this one for last. Superman, year 1. I know everybody's out there rushing to grab it, and there's been reviews of this thing all over the place. Everybody's kind of all over the place on this one. I like this. I think this brings more of the traditional values that Clark Kent learned as a child. And I think they're trying to make that a relevant point of why he is the way that he is today, the big blue Boy Scout. I like that play on it. A lot of people are kind of mirroring it with the Smallville show back then. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of that. I mean, like, they're not scared of religion in this one, right? I don't see that connection. What I do see is I see a story about middle America that probably isn't told a whole lot. That's really what I see there. The interesting twist of Superman going into the Navy, I I don't know. I have some Golden Age and Silver Age comic books where Superman was in the Army, so it's not a stretch to put him in some sort of military service to some degree. Um, but the Navy, I mean, let's see, he's in Kansas, right? So, and I'm not saying that he would go to the basic training of these places, but he would have more. Um, the Army would be more relevant to him because there's Leavenworth, there's Fort Riley, Kansas, there's what else is there? National Guard all over the place, Reserve all over the place. There, that's like a main job in Kansas because there's not much to do. So yeah, why maybe that's why to get away from it and be a sailor. I don't know what the relevance to the Navy is, but so be it. Let's see what he does on a ship, or maybe they'll make him a SEAL or whatever. Again, I don't know. I also like to play on what it's like to be a teenager and constantly feeling that you're different when you're actually the same as everybody else because you're a kid and you're over emotional. Right? And I like the twist to make it more relevant to us, throwing the fact that he is Superman in there and we all know who he is and he has to hold back, right? Because he can do some serious damage. And they even mentioned that a couple of times in the book, both when he was playing sports and when he was fighting some bullies that were trying to get maybe a little frisky with Lana Lang there. Right? Okay. So let's pull out the holes for the things I have not read yet. Boom. First one. Hey, Coates, stop writing this. Please. I will give you money. Like I will pay you. Not to write another Captain America book. Legitimately. Just tell me your number, dude. But whatever you're getting paid right now, right? I'll up it by 3%. Just stop writing this. Because Captain America is not a sidekick in his storyline. He's like a sidekick. Oh, God, I hate you, Coates. You're like, ah. All right, what else did I pick up? Read issue 1 of this. Definitely want some more information on this book. This is, of course, the last stop on the red line. Number 2. A lot of unanswered things in the first book, and I think that was purposely done. So you'll buy the second. Great marketing ploy. So that's why I got it. I'm interested in that. We'll check it out. Farmhand, number 9. Bam. They've been playing up to something big on this with the whole living vine thing. Yeah. So I want some more of that action. Next, we got Justice League, number 26. We got Assassination, number 4. We're winding down on this series. This is a great series if you like a lot of characters. Let's see here. Middle West. You can't go wrong with Middle West. You're always going to get a good read when Middle West comes into play. It looks like Daddy's showing up to do some damage. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. This is a new one by Cave Pictures. Why is it Cave Pictures? That's weird. Anyway, it's called No Ones. Somebody recommended this to me on Instagram and said I might be interested in it. So I went ahead and picked that up. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the naughty cover for Faithless because the dirty old bastard. Crucified. I don't know how I feel about this one, but yeah, we went ahead and picked that up. It's Crucified #1, and probably the book that I'm probably going to end up literally tearing up. Yeah, on Blaster to Stash It, because I've already heard horrible things about this, is Psylords. Uh, I remember Psylords, the original Psylords, when they came out. That was right about the time I was starting to get out of comic book, and it wasn't that great of a comic book then, to be honest. So I don't know what they're really going to do with it. Now, I haven't read this yet, and I glanced at the cover, and I want to know what's going on with her suit right here. Why does that look like a condom with a tip on it? Why? You see that, right? It looks like somebody just laid a condom on it. That is nasty. You people are horrible. All right, so what's going on, folks? Hey, guys, check it out. Bear Island Comics is doing a contest right now. You've probably seen my video entry for it if you watch this channel. Definitely think about doing that competition. It's really fun to do. The imagination and everybody that's been jumping in on it. And I know he wants that to be a big contest. He wants something that we could look back on and say, wow, that was pretty cool when we all did that. So definitely check it out. He's got some great prizes for you as well. Let's say that's not your flavor. That's fine. Comic Core is having a contest right now where they want to send you to Baltimore Comic Con. Now, if you haven't, first off, if you don't know who the Comic Core is, how did you find out about me to begin with? Like, seriously, it could have been just Blaster or Stash It, which is, by the way, Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there with the live chat. We can talk about some of this garbage I got to read. So, yeah, they're having a contest. They want to do a video, and they want to know why you like them. Like, seriously, it seems like a pretty easy contest. I may not have all the details correct in it because it seems way too simple. But definitely, I will be doing a video for it here soon. Just been a little tied up. You see how many comic books I have to read in a short period of time, so I'll do my best. But definitely, Comic Core is really, they're just a good group of people to be around, to hang around, to eat and drink around. You have stimulating conversations. Not everybody agrees, that makes me so happy. I get nervous when everybody's like, yeah, this is, I'll say yes. No. And we can debate and talk and eat and drink and do karaoke and just all the craziness. And they're just a great group of people to hang out with. So definitely try to do that contest if you can. Just do a quick video of why you're a fan of Comic Core. If you don't know about Comic Core, go watch some of their shows. I promise you, the stuff is entertaining. I listen to it in my car all the time when I'm driving around. So definitely get that done. Last but not least, I and Spectacular Spider, Grandpa, and one other unnamed gentleman will be having a comic book auction. These are not your live auctions. We're going to actually put these on a website, and we use People's Auction House right here in Chesapeake, Virginia. They're going to be nice enough to give us some space on their online platform. So we'll get those links to you. I promise you a lot of the stuff that we've been reviewing will probably be in there. There's some older stuff in there as well. There's a little bit of everything. A lot of 2018 stuff, a lot of 80s stuff, and just some Silver Age too in there as well. Just throw it in there. So definitely check that out. I think there's like one Golden Age book in there because I had duplicates of one, and I think I threw it in there. It's so much stuff in there. There's over 150 different items in there. Also, some of it's bundled, some of it's singles. If you did not pick up one of the Batman 1000s, all 11 covers are in there on individual lots. They'll probably be starting off at like $3. So definitely jump in on that if you didn't get the cover that you wanted. Right? That's good stuff. Other than that, guys, I don't have anything else to do. I'm going to jump knee deep into these comic books, get this done so I can talk about it. At Blaster Stash It, Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got, folks. Have a good day. Bye.